In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can create a business card using a Cochrane template. If you do not have the InDesign program needed for this, you can also download the zip file, send the InDesign file along with your logo and instructions to your print shop, and they can also help you create and print your business card. To access the templates, go to community.cochrane.org. Now locate the tab called Organizational Info and select that. Click on Resources and select the tab that says Resources for Groups. Now here, locate the Brand Resources tab, and here you'll be able to go to the Cochrane Community Templates site, and once you're in here, you want to scroll down to the middle of the page. And under Community Templates, you'll be able to see that there are different files and the templates are in different colors. So what you want to do is choose the file that corresponds to your group's color. And once you've selected that, click on it and then download the file. And so after you've downloaded the zip file, you'll be taken to a place that has all the different subfolders. Now what you want to do is locate the folder labeled Business Card Templates. Click into that, and here you'll be able to locate the InDesign file, which is the program that you need to edit the business cards that we will be making today. And so click into the InDesign file, and you'll be taken to a file that looks something like this. And in this program, or I should say in this demonstration, I am using Adobe CS6. It's pretty similar to the other Adobe programs, but just so that you know, this version is CS6. And so here, once you've opened the InDesign program, you'll be able to see that there are different templates for you to choose from. And so this template has one logo, and if you continue scrolling down, there's a template for two logos that looks something like this, and a template for three logos. And if you continue scrolling down, there's a template for the back of your business card. Basically, this one is just different colors that you can choose from. And so to begin editing your business card, what you want to do is decide if your business card is going to have one logo or if it's going to have two logos. And so what you want to do is you want to change your logo and upload your group's logo. And to do that, what you want to do is make sure that you are on the direct selection tool and select the logo. Click the middle of it. And here you'll notice that a brown box appears. And what you want to do is delete this logo. And again, click onto the middle of the logo and go into File, and you want to go to Place. But if you're on a Mac laptop, there is a shortcut for that. You can also press Command D, or if you're using a Windows laptop, you can press Control D. Either way will take you to the same place. Or again, go into File on the top and select Place. Once you've done that, go into your files and select your group's logo or the picture you want to upload. Double click on that, and here you can see that the logo will appear. And now, as you can see, the logo is a little bit out of the line, and as you notice, the brown box, that's the actual size of my logo. And so it's a little bit outside of the template. And what I want to do is make sure that I resize the logo so that it fits within the template. And to do that, you want to again make sure that you are on the direct selection tool. Click on the middle of it so that the brown box appears with the little white boxes on the side. And what you want to do is on your keyboard, select Shift and resize your logo, holding down Shift so that your logo stays in proportion. And here you want to just play around with it so that it fits within the template. Now it doesn't have to be the exact size, it's just a guideline template, but as long as it fits within it and it looks proportion, then it should be good. And so the reason why I select shift and then I resize it is so that everything is in proportion. If I didn't do that, what I would be doing is that the logo may not be very clear and it would look distorted and everything looks stretched out. So what I want to do is make sure that I hit shift and then I resize the logo. There we go. Same thing for if you want to have two logos here. What you want to do is, again, make sure you go on to the direct selection tool, select it, and hit the middle so that the brown box appears. And what you want to do is delete this logo. And again, select the middle and go into place or Command D or Control D and select the logo that you want to upload. And here you go. See, as you can see, my logo is pretty big. So what I want to do is, again, hit shift and resize it so that it fits within the template. And remember, keep holding down shift as you resize the logo. And what I want to do is continue to resize it so that it's small enough and it looks good in my template. Depending on how big your logo is, it might take a few tries, but just continue to resize it until it looks good and it fits into the template. Here we go. And so now, as you can see, you can have two logos onto your card. And the same thing for 3 logos. You want to continue uploading it, placing your logo, and resizing it. And so now, if I want to edit the content, I want to choose the selection tool. Click that. And basically, very simple, you want to double click on the area that you want to edit until you see this line appear. And what you want to do is basically just delete this info and edit it with your own info. Same thing for any section here. Click it until you see this line appear. Delete this info and insert your own information. Same thing here. Cochrane. On this side, on the right-hand side, you want to put in your own email address. Same thing. Double click it until the line appears, Jane Smith, and update it with your own personal information. And also here, what you want to do is click it and put in your own website address. And now this is the Cochrane tagline, which you do not want to change, so that will keep the same. And same thing if you're doing it for a business card with 2 logos, you want to make sure you're on the selection tool, double click it for the first time until a line appears, delete the information with your own. And again, here, add in your Skype information if you have it, Twitter information if your group has it, telephone number. Now, all this information is just a template. If you do not have Skype or Twitter, you're also able to delete it completely and just keep whatever information you wish to provide. And now, that is the front of your card. And now, to choose the back of your card, choose the color that you want on the back. And here you'll notice that there's a simple template that allows you to insert your group's website address. If you wish to change that, remember, go to selection tool, double click on it, and put in your own group's web address and whatever it is. And so you can do that for either one of the template. It's not necessary, but it is suggested. Once you've done that and you're happy with the color that you've chosen and you're happy with the information you've provided, what you want to do is delete the rest of the templates that you aren't using. So for example, if I'm using this template with one logo, I don't want to keep the one with two logos when I sent it off to the printer. So what I want to do is on the right hand side toolbar, go to Pages. And I know that this template is on page 1, so what I want to do is delete the rest of the templates. And I want to select it and delete it and press OK. So delete all the pages that you are not using. And if I want to keep my back green, I want to delete the white and the blue template. And so here, now then you're left with the front of the card and the back of the card that you're happy with. And so once all the information has been finalized and you're ready to send it off to the printer, what you want to do is export it into a PDF file so that it's more clear and the printer knows that it's a file that they can read more easily. So what you want to do that is go to File and select Export and give it a name, whatever you want the file to be called. And where you want to save it. And make sure that it's selected under Adobe PDF Print. So this will allow the file to be in high quality when it's sent to the printer. You want to save that. I want it to select high quality and I want to export it. And so once you've exported it, it will take a little while, but it will convert into a PDF file, which then you can attach into your email when you send it off to your printer. And so here, as you can see, now it's turned into a PDF file with the front of the card with all my changes and the back of the card with all my changes. And so once you finish doing this, send it off as an attachment and send it off to your printer. And so that is how you create a business card using a Cochrane template.